Lady G, what's good?
Hey,
How you doing?
I'm all right.
Yeah, I actually had the mic off. I was talking and the mic was off. Oh shit! Leave it to me to do some shit like that.
Yep, talking to yourself.
Yeah, I was like, why? Why doesn't she hear me? And I heard you breathing, and I'm like, oh my god, did she fall asleep? But you couldn't hear me. That was the problem.
I'm
So how you been?
all right.
That's good. That's good. That's good. We're expecting Dubs to come in shortly, but until he gets here, so I don't know if TG's gonna pop in. She said she'd be late, but we'll see how that goes. So, with that being said, how was your week?
It was a rough one. Had vacation Bible school, but got through it, and now it's a new week.
Yeah, it's always good to start off the week. You know, good. I don't know how you feel, but about Mondays and after a weekend and shit like that. But you know, I'm looking at myself because I can see myself.
hmm
I got a lot of gray fucking hair, man. Look at that.
Well, you're old. What do you want?
Damn, that's wisdom. That's not old age.
Yeah, old. Yeah, old. No wisdom.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh shit. Yeah, but yeah, next week is already September. Time is just
Mhm.
flying by. Do you notice that time flies a lot faster as you get older? Or is it just me?
It's probably just you. I think it fluctuates, ebbs and flows.
Oh yeah? You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I
Some
got
weeks go by so slow, and other ones just so quickly.
yeah, that
Depends
happens.
on what you got to do.
Yeah. I got a lot of shit to do, so it just seems like there's not enough time in the day. You know what I mean?
hmm
Yeah. That's what I think. All right, so I got some video clips we're gonna play today. We're gonna talk about those video clips. It's Tee Off Tuesday. So Tee Off Tuesday pretty much means what pissed you off? What has you pissed off this week? If you're not pissed off, is there something going on anywhere that has you thinking to yourself, what the fuck?
Well, I'm not a usually pissed off person. But and when I do feel, you know, frustrated or upset, I tend to sleep on it, see what's going on, and straighten it out, usually the next day. But things I think that have bothered me, uh, I guess knowing myself is I have like little pet peeve type things. So it's like one of the things is when I have a job, like when someone gives me a job to do or
Mm-hmm.
an assignment,
Right.
it really bothers me if you give me the assignment and then you go behind me and you start doing it. You know,
Like
um,
micromanaging?
well, not even that. You give me a job to do, but because I guess I'm not doing it as quickly or
Ah, yeah.
the way you want it done, you just come behind me and do it anyway, or you
Right.
send somebody else to do it.
Mm.
Um, and that really ticks me off because, like, especially at my job now, there are a lot of times where we have to process something or do something, and I I take the time out of my day to do it or to do research for it or to put my hands on it somehow. And then by the time I'm done, somebody comes by and says that, that somebody already provided something for them, right?
Oh shit.
So I'm like, so I just spent half a day doing what I needed to do to complete this task. And somebody else just out of nowhere decided to willy nilly do the task, circumvent the system, do it the way they want to do it, get it done, just by happenstance. And now we both have the same object, the same thing, but two different ways because people didn't let me do my own job.
Mm.
Just kind of like sticking your nose where it don't belong.
Yep.
There's one time when I had foot surgery a couple months ago. Um, we have like a group chat at work, and I was working remotely for like 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks. I was working remotely from home, and in the group chat, they were writing about how a particular mailbox that I oversee was overflowing.
Mm-hmm.
But I already knew what was in the mailbox, and it was just paperwork of stuff that I'd already been doing. It was just the hard copies. So there was really nothing in that box that was gonna make a big deal, because everything that was in there I could do online, like electronically. But somebody at the job who isn't even a part of my unit, like she don't have nothing to do with the job that I do, was writing in the chat about how this box was overflowing with mail or whatever it was, and did we want her to empty it and do all that. And I just kept saying, I'm going to be there on Tuesday. I'm fully aware of what is in the boxes, and what needs to be done. And in the chat, they just kept going on and on to the point where they're making phone calls to other offices about some of the paperwork that's in the bin. And it really burned me. And I just busted out. I said, do me a favor and leave my mailbox alone. I will be there tomorrow to take care of it. So kindly leave my mailbox alone.
Mm.
Now, mind you, one thing that my job does stress to us is about, private information. Uh, you know, with my job, we have private information. So, they're always reminding you, don't leave copies on the copy machines, don't, leave scans on the scanners, because of the information. So I've been going 3 weeks. And when I got back, and I had printed some stuff out while I was out.
Right.
Uh, so I was kind of like, hold on, hold on. You are stressing me and throwing me under a bus in a group chat at work about a box that is only my responsibility, has nothing to do with your job, nothing to do with what you do. So you're worrying about my work, but you're not worried about the stack of papers that has been sitting on the copy machine for 3 weeks with private information on it. That
Wow.
is that is actually your responsibility. Like that killed me. I'm like, you're worried about stuff that's not yours, but you're not worried about the stuff that you're supposed to be worried about, that you're actually told to worry about.
Right.
So I
Yeah.
guess in that
That's
way I could be a little, I don't know, I guess it's territorial, or just a little bothered. One, because I recognize, I was diagnosed with ADHD as a grown up. But now that I know the issue, and now that I know what needs to be done, and seeking treatment and all that stuff, I've got things pretty much on the up and up, and worked out. So it's like I have this plan or this design every day. And so
mm-hmm.
when people jack up my flow or throw a wrench in my system,
Or try to.
yeah, or try to, because people can only do to you what you let them. So when people try to jack up my system that I have in place, I have to put my foot down and say, "Oh no, I'm sorry. Um, in order for me to do my job as well as I do it, I need you to move. I need you to get away from my stuff and let me do what I do."
Word.
So yeah,
Yeah. Well, anybody try to get in your way, you definitely gotta push through that shit.
yeah.
Yeah. So you see, we got that little thing on the bottom of the screen now, which is cool. I found out how to do that shit. There was a lot of shit. There was a lot of shit I didn't know we could do. But hold on, Dubs is here.
Okay.
Yo,
What up?
what's the matter? You don't look happy.
Oh man, I broke my favorite ice cube tray.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Unfortunate.
My
That's
go-to ice
definitely a
cube tray.
problem.
Gone.
Damn, that's terrible, bro.
Can we please have a moment of silence?
Yes, we can.
Oh, ice cube tray, you were so good today. You give me a lot of good ice cube balls. No, Diddy. For my drinks. May you go on to the garbage and that nice place in the landfill up in the sky. Amen.
Amen.
Oh
Yeah.
gosh.
So, all right.
You can't play with me and ice, so I'm mad respect for you.
Yeah.
Ice
Bro,
is
So,
my downfall.
yo, especially when I have like that cup that like retains ice for like damn near 12 hours.
Yeah.
Oh man, let me tell you, bro. Like ice and water are my best friends nowadays. See,
so,
I
so
live in
today,
Wawa. Let me tell you, the Wawa
yeah,
ice machine. Oh gosh.
yeah.
Because I have a
so what
big
about?
thermos, 64-ounce thermos. I'm
Oh
in
yeah,
Wawa every day filling that bad boy up.
shit. Yo, go ahead, go ahead and do you.
So peep game. Today is Tee Off Tuesday. What has you, besides the ice tray, what is it going on that's got you pissed off? Whether it be something on what's got you teed off this week?
Nothing.
Nothing.
We didn't even get through the week yet.
No, but I
I'll
mean
let you
from
know.
Tuesday to Tuesday, bro.
Oh, from Tuesday to Tuesday. Yo, let's talk about these foreign ass drivers, man. Let's talk about them,
Foreign drivers.
bro. Like I don't even care, man. Like look, you know what? If you're from another state and you driving here in Jersey, just know that the left side is to speed from 60 to 100.
I don't know if it's 100,
60
but
to 100. You know, it doesn't mean do 65. You fucking incomplete. It don't mean do 65. It don't mean do a speed limit. You know what I'm saying? Get out the way. You know, like bro, you know what I'm saying? Like I'd rather go nowhere fast than be stuck behind, you know what I'm saying, some idiot you know what I'm saying, who wants to clog up the lane or whatever. Then gets mad at me when I stare him down. Like, bro, you know what? That's the Jersey of me. Period. You know what I'm saying? I am gonna stare you down like nigga, like you stupid or something. I don't care if like, you know, your license plate said, yeah, especially New York drivers, man. New York drivers, you guys know better. You know, like, bro, I used to work in the Bronx. These dudes drove on sidewalks. You know what I'm saying? Tokyo drifting. And the minute, you know what I'm saying, they hit the George Washington Bridge, all of a sudden they went from Fast and the Furious to driving Miss Daisy. I'm like, nah, don't do that now. A little too late for that. I already seen, you know what I'm saying, your little antics that you're pulling out there.
right.
You know, like, don't do that. Get out the way. That's what really grinds my gears.
That's what really grinds your gears. I
And
got a
shitty
couple.
diapers.
And yeah, a lot of those, right?
And it grinds my gears.
Yeah. I have some videos here that I'm gonna play. So I guess in order to hear them, you have to click a button that says listen or some shit.
I ain't doing none of that.
There's a button. No, it's gonna play on the screen. The microphones are gonna mute because we can't talk during the video. But to hear the video, you have to, I guess, press listen to what it says. So the first video Let's see. Let me get it up here. Brand. All right, so we're gonna talk about this video right here. I wanna know what you guys think of this one. Okay, so just listen to this and just let me know. After I turn it off, we'll talk about it. So hold on. Here we go.
But guess wasn't 50-50. The dishes wasn't 50-50. The laundry wasn't 50-50. The cleaning wasn't 50-50. And that's an everyday motherfucking job. I come home and then got food on the table, got clothes on the bed, got shit everywhere. Every day I'm exhausted. I'm coming home, I'm cleaning my house. And yes, I do that anyways. But when it's just you, it's just you. When you are cleaning up for a man and his children and other people, it is a whole full-time job and you don't get time for yourself. And that's why women get burnt out. And you're no longer happy in your relationship because you're coming home and a man is sitting on the couch because he's tired from work and you're making sure you're catering to him.
So what? So what? So what?
I don't understand. Where's the value in that?
Fellas, do not choose a woman who don't want to be a woman.
Are you delusional?
The modern day women, right there. I'm gonna go to work like you. Yeah, you want me to cook, clean. So what? Yes, you're gonna cook, clean, do this and do that. And guess what? He taking the trash out, he fixing the house, he making sure this. But we have different duties, functions, and responsibilities. My wife don't want my duties. Just because I can see you cook the food and you can't see me clean the gutters, you don't even care about that stuff, but it still need to be done. Men have different responsibilities. So all this, oh, I cook and I clean, and yeah, that's part of your function. But when your tire is flat, my function is to make sure you have a new tire. Your car need an oil change. It's my job to make sure these people ain't ripping you off. We have different duties and functions and responsibilities. And if you don't love your duty, your function, your responsibility, you're not fit to be a wife, period.
Did you hear the whole thing?
No.
Yeah.
Really? You didn't?
Nope.
Oh no. All right.
I heard the whole thing.
So go
just-
Dubs.
All right, Dubs.
Yo, you know what? She's there yapping away about, complaining about, what I'm saying, how like when she comes home from work, she gotta cook, clean and stuff. But dude, you know what I'm saying? I was like, I feel that. I ain't gonna lie. But then like homeboy like countered it, was like, yo, you know what? Like when this stuff, the duties are different. You know what I'm saying? You got the inside duties, I got the outside duties, like making sure you're, no one trying to rip you off your tire or like cleaning out the gutters so like nothing messes up. Or I could add on to it.
But do you agree? Do you agree? Do you agree to an extent? Do you not agree?
I agree to an extent. Cause like, but see, to an extent it's like this, right? You can what you call it? You could want all, you could want all those things, but you also have to go with the times too, because times are changing. You know what I'm saying? It's not like the 60s, the same, how my parents had their relationship. You know what I mean? Like times are changing. But I think that, things will work if like we combine the two. Stop complaining about it.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you know what? That woman should be really complaining if like she made like some pot roast in the burn that she got slapped upside the head over that shit. Then she should be complaining. Like, yeah, you know what? You burnt out. I'm like, yo, you know what I'm saying? You women get burnt out, you know what I'm saying? You guys are able to express that. We get burnt out, we don't say nothing because you know what? You women will look at it as a sign of weakness. So it's different. Like it's real different. Like I can't tell my girl right now I'm burnt out.
Right.
How's that look? How does that look? I can't tell her that yo, you know what, I'm with the baby too, you know what I'm saying, all day and every day. You know what I'm saying? I'm burnt out. Can't tell her that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and the only reason why I'm, you know what I'm saying? Like, and the only reason why I'm you know what I'm saying, I'm even here is because of my injury. And I can't tell her I'm burnt out. Because then what? You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, you know what I'm saying? It's different. It's real different because
Yeah, Tom, I think as far as 50-50 is concerned, I mean, I get it. Some
but what fit
relationships.
but see, you know what though? Like the 50 that she wants is like, I want you to help, you know what I'm saying, with the indoor stuff basically.
No, but I
Right?
mean, when
Like
hold up,
look, you know what?
but hold up a second. When you talk about 50-50, right? And splitting the duties down the middle, but what if I can't come in at 50? I come in at 30 or 40. Can you pick up the 60 or 70% that I need you to come in at if I'm at 30 or 40? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Most modern women will tell you go fuck yourself. You know that, right?
oh, word? You think so?
Most modern, yeah, they will.
Oh,
They
wow.
will. They will tell you to go fuck yourself. You know, like it's not like, you know what I'm saying, because yo, at the end of the day, I mean, shit is so expensive out here. Personality doesn't pay bills
Wow.
unless you get unless you're getting paid for it. You know what I'm saying? Unless like you're, you know, like you're finding some way and whatever. Like unless like, you know what I'm saying, you big holy on by day, but by night, you know what I'm saying, you're St. Charles. You know what I'm saying, the stripper and shit, the one with the thug life and Timberland boots on a stripper pole. You know what I'm saying, gigoloing it. You know, like these women ain't gonna care. Modern women today, that is. You know what I mean? Like you have to have something.
So a
The
dude
way
can't a dude has to be 50-50 or it's not gonna work out. That's what you're saying?
well, how like, you know what I'm saying, like what I've seen from modern women today, yeah, it's 50 or more. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Fucking
and what
shame.
makes it
Yes.
worse, and what makes it worse is like, let's just say you make a 40 grand, she make a 60 grand. You know what I'm saying? Like you as a man quietly gonna feel emasculated as is, right? Because you know we're brought up to be like, you know what I'm saying, the head of the house. So quietly, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, discreetly, you're gonna feel emasculated as is. God forbid, you know what I'm saying, that woman starts throwing that shit in your face. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, shit, you know what I'm saying? Here's my balls. Do you want to keep it in your purse or you want to keep it on the dresser? Can I get my balls back? You know what I'm saying? Do I have a detachable penis? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's, like today, that's what it is. And yo, you know what? I mean, the economy is somewhat to blame for that shit.
Yeah.
Like, real shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what? If a 1 bedroom apartment then it costs like 2 grand, right? That 30 you're talking about will be feasible.
Right.
If a car note nowadays ain't cost like 500, that 30 you speak of will be feasible. But yo, you know what though? They're gonna be like, I love you, but love don't pay your bills.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. That's it's crazy to think like that though. You know what I'm saying? Like
Bro,
it's crazy it's crazy to think that financially, if you're not, you know, there, you know, you're gonna be pushed out.
Bro, why do you think vampires are walking into the sun, bro? They found out they're broke too. They're like, yo, fuck it, I'm gonna off myself. I'm just gonna walk into the sun. Vampires, bro, they're walking into the sun at an alarming rate. How are we supposed to kill vampires? They're killing themselves. You know what I'm saying? They're like,
Right.
yo, you know what I'm saying? They went in, they're like, huh, eggs, $12. I'd rather kill myself. Bro.
That's crazy.
No, but all jokes aside, man, a carton of eggs cost $7.49. I went to go get some eggs, right? And I was like, wait, what? I was like, yo, I might as well steal a chicken. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you know what? Like beef costs like, you know what I'm saying? Like I went to go get a pack of ground beef. It was like $13. So I asked the butcher. I said, excuse me. I said, cows going extinct or something? He was like, what? I was like, the fuck is up with these prices? Cows are going extinct. It was like, hey man, I was like, let me find out. Cows are going extinct.
Word, right?
You know, like yo, like yo, even pork chops. You know what I'm saying? And like, there's a lot of Muslim people that, you know what I'm saying, Jewish people that don't eat pork. Okay, you
Right.
know, religious reasons. But there's no damn reason why pork should be expensive too.
Right.
When 2/3 of the population don't eat that. Meaning, you know what I'm saying, for religious reasons.
Right.
Bro, like, that's what I'm trying to say though. You know what I'm saying? Like, stuff like this, you know what I'm saying, makes the 30% you talking about, you know what I'm saying, let's track the supply at. Where is that place at? Anyways,
Right.
you know what? That 30%, you know what I'm saying, like when there's stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, everything factors into your equation, even gas, bro. Well, where I'm at, it's like 309. And that's a deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a bargain, you know? But like, you know what, man? Like, the economy, you know what I'm saying? The economy made, you know what I'm saying, the modern woman the way she is now. Because you know what? If it wasn't for the economy being just like fucked up, modern women wouldn't have such, like, you know, high in demand expectations, if you will. And in all honesty, it's not really their fault either. You know, like, it's our fault in a way because, like, well, yeah, it is because, but actually, it's a 50-50 thing, right?
Yeah.
They
So
probably could.
so real quick. So like I was saying, um, let's, Lady G, what do you think? I think she fell asleep.
Past the bedtime.
Yeah, I think she fell asleep. She's on air sleeping.
Oh, stop.
She just
You was
woke up.
sleeping. You were asleep.
Yo, you was snoring. Yeah, yo, we heard that little snore. You're like,
Y'all better leave me alone.
like,
so did you, Lady G? Now for real, did you what do you think about how, you know, the relationships are these days as far as the 50-50 thing is concerned?
Well, I think every relationship is different. I think that where one relationship might be 50-50 with bills, another relationship wouldn't work that way, you know? So maybe it would be chores. I just think it has to do personally with the two people and, you know, what type of people they are and what works for their relationship. Um, because the thing is, it's not always going to be 50-50. Sometimes I'm going to have to pick up 80. You might have to pick up 20, you know, like that's the purpose of a relationship
And you don't have a
is
problem with that, right?
no, because if you're in a relationship, you're supposed to be in the relationship for both of you to do equal work, not necessarily equal, like balanced equal, but picking up where the other one can't always put down, you know, and sometimes that'll be a 50-50, sometimes a 60-40, you know. It's a constantly ever changing thing. And I think that's part of what people are having difficulty with nowadays, is that they want to say that they want something, but then when that shows up, they don't know how to deal with it. They don't know how to handle it. And they're not really ready for the things that they say they're ready for. Because when we want something, we also have to be prepared for what comes with it. You know, that great responsibility, you know, great
Right.
power, you know, has great responsibility. And so
okay, Peter
so
Parker. I have
yeah,
to say
so
that one.
sometimes we want something in particular, but we are not prepared to deal with the things that come with that particular prize, you know, whatever that may be, you know.
True.
All right, for the men, do you still believe in old school gender roles, meaning there are women duties and there are men duties?
Nah, but kitchen now.
Nah, I
You know
mean,
what?
go ahead, Dubs, you go.
Well, I mean, I believe that sometimes, like, you know what I'm saying, sometimes, like, it's a good thing. You know, like look, you know what? You know, like, I don't what's it called? I don't I don't control no narrative. I don't like to control shit. You know, I just want the person to be them, right? But like there's also boundaries in that part. You know, like for instance, today I cooked today. Yesterday she cooked. Monday we were just like, fuck it, we're gonna order out. You know, like I'm okay with, you know what I'm saying, with you know what I'm saying, with how things are. You know. But one thing's for sure, you know, like you know how women supposed to be relegated to laundry. Yeah, my girl don't touch my laundry ever, ever. She touched my laundry one time, and I was like, yo, what the fuck is this? Everything was folded, but I have OCD when
Right.
it comes to my laundry. You know what I'm saying? Like certain things have to be certain ways, right? And then like I seen the shirt, and I pulled out the shirt and whatever, and the shit shrunk. I was like, you know what? You're suspended. Yeah, I'm like, yo, you know what? You're not touching my laundry ever again. She felt bad. I'm like, nah, man, nah, you know, no. I'll do the laundry duties from here on out. But what about your back? Fuck my back. I'm gonna do it here on out. As much as it hurts my back, I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna be like Nike and just do it. It's painful, but you know what though? Like in all realness, it makes me feel like I'm actually doing something productive.
Yeah, but also like when you want something a certain way, sometimes it is better that you just take that responsibility.
Not true. You know what? It's to the point where like, you know, like like all right, here's how I do laundry, right? Like like all our dirty clothes is in one bag. But I take 3 bags down with me. Well, I mean 2 bags. I'm saying the baby's clothes because she got her own shit. I take 2 bags, I take 3 bags with me because one bag's for me, one bag's for her, and one bag's for the baby. How I fold my clothes is how I do her, you know what I'm saying, her clothes as well. Except for her work uniforms, I leave them on top. You know, I can tell you what it is with her shit. Work uniforms, work shirt, panties, socks, then miscellaneous shit that she wears for overnight. Me, it's my shorts, basketball shorts, my um my thug life thongs or rhinestones, they'll be on top, of course. Um
Yeah, I know you were waiting for a laugh on that one.
You stupid.
now I'm just playing. Now like you know, it'll be like shorts, then my shirts, then my boxes, then my socks. Because it'll be easy for me to like throw them in drawers. You know, like shirts I want to hang up will be at the bottom. You know, like it's that's how it's structured for me. But but yeah, like you know, like I'll do the laundry. I don't let her do shit when it comes to the laundry. Now, as far as cleaning the bathroom, I let her handle that. I clean the kitchen because you know it's to me like to be in all honesty like the bathroom hurts my back so because I'm on my knees, no diddy, and my back be hurting, no diddy. But like you know, so she cleans the bathroom, I clean the kitchen, like you know we both sweep and mop and stuff, but oh and dusting too, you know like it's 50-50 shit,
Hmm.
you know. But like there's just times where I'm bored, I want to do things by my damn self, and I end up hurting my back, and then like you know some of it be incomplete, and I be feeling bad because you know what I'm saying, like personally, you know what I'm saying. I think I emasculate myself from personally because of my back injury. You know, like if you know, like my injury has like a real um has like a little mental hold on me.
Mm.
You know,
Mhm.
like been dealing with this shit for like, you know, like 3 years, and the pain like it never goes away. You know, like there's times where I just want to jump out the window, right, and just break my back completely, so I don't have to be, you know what I'm saying, so I could be like paralyzed and not feel nothing. That's how bad it gets sometimes. You know, I got a question for you.
Lady G, that's yours.
What?
That question on the screen.
I can't read. I'm old. Would you get serious with a man? Would you get serious with a man who believes in specific gender roles? I guess that would depend on what those gender roles are and what's the reason he believes in those gender roles. You know, like, is it because he feels like that's just the way it should be? Uh, like I said, I take every situation as it comes because honestly, I'm at a time in my life where I know exactly what I want, what I need, what I'm looking for. Um, so if I can receive that in the way that I need to receive it, I don't find anything wrong
Oh,
with, compromises. So it depends on what those things are, those regular gender roles. Like, definitely, if a guy is going to tell me, you know what? I promise I have everything on the outside. Like, I will make sure the grass is cut. I will make sure that your flowers are planted. I will make sure that everything is fixed outside. I just need you to maybe cook every day, right? Um, or do a majority of the cooking stuff. Hey, as long as you're open to there may be a day or two, like if I get a migraine or something like that, which, would happen, that you're either going to fend for yourself or be willing to take that over, for that night or that day or whatever. Again, we have to learn to be flexible, you know. Um, so yeah, I mean, I can't say never or no, because it depends on what he's bringing to the table. Because sometimes people bring things to the table that it's all that they know how to do. So I have to come half. I got to meet them halfway. So yeah.
Hmm. Good answer. Good answer. All right. So I got another video that I want to play. Let's see if I can get it to play. Hold on. Let me do something. Oh, this one is with Big C. Hold up. All right. What's the question? Clock is ticking here. Midnight.
dum, 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 dum. Dum, 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 dum. Do, 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 do.
Okay. Let's say I do. What's the question? TikTok. Do you think it's supposed to be popping up? What's up?
You're so impatient.
I know. Midnight's probably typing away here. Okay, what's this say? Oh, that's a good question, actually. If she came to you for advice regarding household genders, how would you respond? Well, honestly, I think in the household, there, as far as what each is supposed to do, I don't think there should be gender roles as far as a household is concerned, because any man can cook, any man can do laundry, any man can do dishes, any man can, you know, do what he's supposed to do, like to do taking the trash out and doing all that other shit. But I think in some households, you know, women take on certain duties, men take on certain duties, but I think these, you know, nowadays it goes both ways. You know what I'm saying? Like, women are capable of doing a lot of things, because there was, you know, years ago when they said, you know, women couldn't do this or they couldn't do that, and they couldn't, they weren't, you know, strong enough to do certain things, or they weren't capable enough to do certain things. But now it's so it's so fluent that either person in the household can do whatever the fuck they want to do. I'm gonna throw this out there. I know someone, a very dear friend of mine. His wife, she's a DIYer. You know what I'm saying? Or DIY? Yeah,
DIY. So am
DIY.
I. My whole 16-year marriage was me doing all of the fixing of everything because he was not handy whatsoever. But I actually enjoy those things. You
Right.
know, like even though I thought it was a shame how I bought my daughter a swing set and he refused to help me put it together. It took me 3 summers to put that bad boy together by myself.
3
But
summers.
3 summers, because when I asked for his help, he's like, "No, you wanted to buy it, so you bought it. You can put it together."
Right.
So that's a prime example of the gender role thing, you know, except it had nothing to do with the gender roles. It just had to do with his pride, you know, like you bought it, you put it together. Well, that's, you know, this is our child. That's not much of a compromise or whatnot. And because of that, because I could have used the help, it took me 3 summers for my daughter to be able to completely play on her play set, for me to get it all built and whatnot. But I do enjoy doing those things, putting things together. And
Speaking of, I'm sorry. Go ahead. When you're done, let me know. Cause I got a story. I got a story about this one.
so, you know, it again, I don't think I have a brother that thinks the way that Midnight is asking questions. You know, he truly believes, and he's younger than me, so I don't know where he's gotten it from. But he definitely is still stuck in that structured concrete gender roles. Like it is a woman's responsibility to the point where there were shows back on Maury Povich days where he'd have people on before he did the "You're Not the Father" thing,
Yeah.
where they had people on where these couples were married and in these relationships where the man was like this total dominant, you
Uh-huh.
know, to the point where, you know, my brother had his ex-wife like washing him and doing everything for him. Like literally, he had this thought like she had to be barefoot and pregnant.
Stop playing.
She
Stop
could not
playing for
work.
real.
Yes, one time I came home
Wow.
and this boy, and they were young, they were teenagers having kids. This boy had this girl in her nightgown washing his dirty behind in the bathroom. And I'm like, what the heck? You know, and he still has that chauvinist thinking, you know, that women are supposed to do certain things and then it's his job to do certain things. And, you know, like he said, both my brothers actually said that they're glad my ex-husband left and I got divorced and whatnot because
Wow.
I refused to conform to their idea of what a good wife, you know, is supposed to be. And I'm like, I don't know where you guys got these thoughts from. But I told my little brother, I said, you ain't never been to Peru, but that's where we're from. I say you've never been to Peru, but you seem to need a jibarita from our country to get what you're looking for. Cause
Yeah, la jibarita.
yeah, he needs a jibarita. Una de las cholas.
Oh my god.
Yo, speaking of DIYs, right? Um, when I was like 31, I got with someone that was like 10 years older than me, right?
Mhm.
She was like in the middle of divorce. Well, one of the last things of her marriage, I kind of like, helped her to get that divorce, right? She was like one of those DIY people, right?
Yeah.
Like especially with cars, right? She was like, so you know nothing about cars. I was like, I know how to steal them. That's all I know how to do. Steal them,
Wow.
right? So don't. So one day, right? She leaves her car keys in her car, right? And we're trying to like, what I'm saying, like shimmy it out, right? And then I thought about something. I was like, yo, you know what? I'm just gonna, what I'm saying, like she has a pulley. Like I'm just gonna use that because that's how I used to know this shit, pulley and
Right.
shit. So that's what I did. I did the pulley trick. Popped open the door, messed up a lot, but I had money, so I was like, yo, here, we're gonna pay for it right now. Here, take my money. But like she was like a very DIY type that like literally would go under her car to check what it is, right? And I'm like, so I got with a mechanic. Holy fucking shit, like,
Yeah.
but 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 at the same time, it's like it made me feel some type of way because I know simple things about cars or whatever. I don't, what I'm saying, like you know what, my car knowledge is not all that great, but dealing with my car is up there now, right? It's not all that great, but you know, but like I was like kind of embarrassed on that part. And then like you know, there was one time like I went, what I'm saying, like I surprised I went half with a no way I what I'm saying, yeah, I went half. I bought like a freaking backyard set. And now the shit looks simple. You know what I'm saying? The shit really did look simple. I'm not gonna
The
lie.
kind of shit where they say even a baby can build it.
Yeah. What baby? A baby genius? Bro, first off, you know what I'm saying? I had piece upon piece upon piece upon piece, right? It was,
You buy it at
Like the
IKEA.
swing sets, right?
bro,
Is that what you're talking about?
yo, nah, like yeah, in a way, it was like one of those adult swing sets.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I bought one of
Yeah,
those for
yeah,
my
yeah, yeah.
daughter. Now
And
imagine picking
and
up
then
those cedar pieces by yourself.
oh, yo, you know what? That's what yo, you know what? When you said that swing set, that's what like it reminded me of
Yeah.
because at some point, you know what I'm saying,
And this
I was
bad
getting
boy
like
had 3 swings on it. Imagine trying to
I
pick
was
up
getting
that piece
flustered,
on
man.
my own. Yes.
Yeah, I was getting flustered with it, man. I was like, yo, this shit is crazy, bro. You know what? I'm like, you know what? Next time, you know what I'm saying? You know what? I know I'm gonna be coming to that point where I have to like put together a swing set for my baby girl. I'm just gonna hire people to do it. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm just gonna have I'm just gonna have Corleone come over with my boy Jay. Like get some pizzas or whatever, and you know, get some like Heinekens. I don't drink,
Well, see,
so
that's the working smarter and not harder stuff. It's when
yeah,
you don't
man. Like,
have but when you don't have that support system, it's hard to do stuff like that.
and see, and I know for a fact that my lady will end up cooking something.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm
Yo,
saying?
nobody can
Just off
come
the
over
strength,
here. Not
just off
even
the
my
strength.
brothers. Yeah, not even my brothers. If once upon a time, my brothers used to come over here and help me out once in a while by cutting my grass, right? There is something, and it's not all women, but like in me anyway. There is something in me that when there is a dude working outside in my house, I've got to take water, I've got to take food, like
Lemonade,
I've got to do some. What was that?
lemonade.
Iced tea.
For some reason, it's either lemonade or iced tea. Like it's water, lemonade, or iced tea is like the go-to things. Like
Yeah.
like
I had somebody, I paid somebody to he works with youth, and I paid him and one of his students to come cut my grass. Not because I needed them to, because I cut my own grass, but because things were getting behind, and he was doing a good thing for the community. So I was like, yeah, sure, bring your students, and I'll give you money, and if you guys could just do my yard. Even then, I was at work and I called my daughter to make sure that she took ice water out to them, made sure that she asked them if there was anything they needed. Like that's, but that all also has to do with example, upbringing, how people are raised. Like Midnight was talking about just the way you're raised, but
oh,
the problem,
absolutely.
yeah, but I also think the issue with that is everybody is not raised the same. And I think we tend to expect our upbringing from everybody else. And then that becomes an issue, because not everybody.
You know what the thing is like all right. You know what? I mean, we can speak on how it's nature versus nurture, but I'm gonna totally throw that one out the window because it's basically like 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 the morals that you built with that
Yeah.
was like put like what I'm saying it's a moral thing. Like look, you know what? Like if it's me, let's let's just say I hired what I'm saying I hired some people to cut my grass or whatever, right? Like I'm gonna tell them, yo, listen, what I'm saying, like I'm gonna run to the store real quick. I'm gonna come back with what I'm saying with some with some pizza, some soda, or even some beer. What I'm saying? Because you're doing me a favor. I'm showing you gratitude. Yeah, I'm paying you, but I'm showing you gratitude anyways. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Just because, just on the strength that, what, that, what I'm saying, like you're doing all this, like, what I'm saying? Like, I don't ever want to be someone that just like look down on you just because, what I'm saying? Like, that's not me.
Well, I also know, like, I mean, even though I want to do it, like, if it's a business, like, if I actually hired somebody, like a company to do it, I more than likely would not take that stuff out there to them, only because there are a lot of policies, procedures, liabilities, like all that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah,
And
true,
more
true, true,
and
true.
more
Fair,
than
fair.
likely they are prepared, like they have their big thermos of water. They have, so like business wise, I wouldn't. But if it was somebody, like I said, it was an old friend that I went to college with, one of my fraternity, like not my fraternity brothers, but a fraternity brother, and I wanted to help him out, but that was more of a personal thing. So it wasn't like he was a business doing this and that. But like if I hired a landscaping company, I really couldn't be out there. I might ask
Right.
them.
Right. Right.
I might ask them if they would like some water or something, but I wouldn't be automatically doing that because again, there's a lot of liabilities and
True,
and
true, true. You got a
that's what
point.
they do. Yeah, they do that for a living. So it's like they know how to be prepared for like
However,
the weather. Go ahead.
however, you know what? Yeah, you know what? Since you brought up the weather, and I was gonna speak on the weather, right? But like, let's just say, what I'm saying, this is where my morals will kick in, right? If I hire a land, what I'm saying, like, look, you know what? I'm gonna say it how it is. 9 out of 10 times, the people coming to cut your grass are people from, what I'm saying, Central South America.
Oh yeah.
Like, and and they're busting their ass to send money back home, right? That's why, like, yeah, you know what? You may have the policies, but you know what? I'm gonna give you an example. My mom is half Nicaraguan, so like, I always had like, like like empathy towards like people from south of the what I'm saying, from
Oh
Mexico
yeah.
all the way down.
Yeah.
Because like my mom told me, what I'm saying, like my mom told me stories of how she came up here and how like, it was like hard, what I'm saying?
Let me
Like it
tell
was
you,
hard
don't
for her.
nobody
So
in the US realizes that.
so you know, like my mom went from being a home, you know what I'm saying, like being like a housekeeper in Wayne
Mhm.
to meeting my dad, marrying him, being a mother to being a teacher. You know what I'm saying? Like I love my mom for that. You know, so like even even when it came to like, you know, hanging outside, like, yo, we gonna rob some Emmys. And I'm like, nah, bro. I'd rather rob, you know, I'd rather rob a person that, you know what I'm saying, that has actual money. Oh, but they got money, they're drunk. It don't matter. Let them send it home. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I used to get mad as hell, like, you know, look at people sideways or whatever. Like, what's your problem? I was like, yo, my mom's half Nicaraguan, fool. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm half Nicaraguan, bro. I'm not doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, like, you know what's funny? Even when I was committing crimes, I had at least bit morals. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, you know what? Like, for instance, like,
Yeah, the
oh,
code.
I'm not gonna rob that elderly lady or whatever, or that elderly dude or whatever. I'm not, you know, whatever. But I'm gonna rob someone who's 20 years old because you know what? You can fight back.
Right.
See what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna, you know, like, I don't, but I'm saying like, you know, like like back to this is where, you know, like like I would extend my hospitality, especially to these people, because my mom was in that situation once upon a time or another, you know, sending money back home. So like if it's 100-degree day, right? I will ask them, you know what I'm saying? Is this your last job? And they'll be like, yes, our last job. I'm like, yo, take your time. I'm gonna get you guys, you know, some Gatorade or whatever. I'm gonna look, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna look them out because, just because. And if I have, you know what I'm saying, the extra, you know what I'm saying, extra $20 for each person, they get that. Because you know what? I don't know what it is to, you know, migrate to another country. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm born in Brooklyn, New York. Yeah, Bucktown, Medina, Brooklyn. No, I'm just playing. But you know what? I'm born in Brooklyn, so like I'm, you know what I'm saying, I'm naturally from here. You
Right.
know, but like, you know, hearing my mom's stories or whatever, like that's the reason why like I could never, you know what I'm saying, like I like yeah, you know what I'm saying, I'll make a joke or whatever, but I don't really make hard jokes on them because their hardships is ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Like example, I took my mom to, you know what I'm saying, like I took my mom somewhere and we stopped by McDonald's up around here in New York City, right next to AutoZone and stuff. And it was like December, you know, North Face weather. So like this one dude, this lady, and his baby walks in, and they're only wearing sweaters, yo, right? Now I'm like, yo, they're either homeless or they're migrants. You know what I'm saying? One of the two. And then when
They
they
could be
started talking
both.
Spanish, no, check this out. The minute they started talking Spanish, I already knew they were migrants. Like, you know what I'm saying? That, but it was like that South American Spanish,
Mm.
you know? So like, they just sat at McDonald's and they're like, you know, with their bag of clothes and stuff. They had nothing, like, bro, they had no sweaters, nothing. Like, yo, I felt bad. So I walked over to the dude. I just gave him $20. Said, yo, go, I'm saying, go get something to eat, you know, for
Mm-hmm.
you, you know. And he was like, oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. So my mom was like, why'd you do that? I'm like, because you know what?
Because of you.
How come
Yeah,
nobody
yeah,
is
you know what?
showing?
I'm like, yo, you know
All I
what?
see is the big
Because of
CC.
like, because of like, you know, the stories you told me, you know, like they gotta eat. So that's the reason why, like, you know, like I said, right? Like I would, I would go that extra mile. You know what I'm saying? For you know, like whoever's cutting my grass because I know, like I pretty much know their origins, and I know the reason why they're doing this shitty ass job and getting paid so little.
Right. Hello, TG.
What's up, TG?
Hey, what's up?
Hey.
You're
Hold
late.
on. No, you think?
Are you done with your ethnic cleansing classes?
Yep, fresh out,
Slobodan Milosevic was the teacher.
pretty much.
What did you say? Who?
Slobodan Milosevic. Look him up. Yugoslavia back in the 90s. Bro,
Oh my
like
god!
that dude was like that dude was a war
Alright.
criminal, bro.
All right. So check it. So there's one more video I'm gonna post.
It better not be a porn.
No, it's not gonna be a porn.
The
I
teabagging incident.
Yo, we're gonna watch one more video. So TG, in order to hear it, I think you have to press Dubs. How did you do it?
Bro, I
just
got
touch
headphones
the
on.
screen.
Oh, you got headphones. Just tap the screen and you'll be able to hear the video.
Okay.
So we're gonna watch this video and then we're gonna discuss it. Okay, let me get it. All right, so here we go. You missed the first video, TG. It was fucking hilarious. Because
Yeah, TG. You missed the first video.
I see.
That late shit.
yeah.
You late
All right,
again, you getting one demerit.
all right. We'll listen to this one.
Boys are boys from the beginning. If you were born a boy, you stay a boy. Girls are girls right from the start. If you were born a girl, you stay a girl and grow up to be a lady. Only girls can be the mommies. Only boys can be the daddies. Yes, sir. Everybody's fancy. Everybody's fine.
All right. So
Oh, you just wanted this controversy, huh?
Yeah, I'm not even getting into that one.
You just
I
wanted
mean,
this controversy.
When
So-
did that video come out?
I just found it actually today.
But yo, you know what? There is some type of truth in it because you know what? There's no type of woman could ever teach a man how to, you know what I'm saying, teach a boy how to be a man.
I mean,
There's some truth in that.
Well,
And yo, look, you know what? All right. I'm gonna say something like this, right? If my daughter was gonna make like the Olympic team and some transgender beat my daughter out, you know what I'm saying? I would feel some way about that. You see what I mean?
but why? You go straight to sports. That's what
No,
everyone goes to.
but you know what though? Like that's just an example. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like that in modeling too nowadays.
modeling.
You know what I'm saying? Yes. Yo, I think Miss America was a he.
No, don't say
No,
that.
or Nevada or something like that.
I don't know. We must
Or-
fact
or-
check. I don't like
Nevada,
putting false
like-
news out there.
Well, you know what? It's one of those two. Like, look, you know what? I mean, but modeling don't really, you know what I'm saying, doesn't help nobody. Like, I'm talking sports wise. From a sports standpoint, sports wise, if a transgender male beats out my daughter for a last spot, let's just say to go to Olympics for something, you know, she trained all her life. You know what I'm saying? I would feel some type of way.
It
That's
really
about it.
depends. It depends on like, have they transitioned from when they were a teenager? Did they transition later in life?
Yo, it don't matter though. You know
It
what I'm saying?
does matter. It does matter because hormones matter, actually. So when listen, it matters because when trans people start to transition when they are in puberty and they start taking the hormones for the representation that they want or gender that they want to represent, that changes the body completely.
It don't
That
change your
is
bone
why
structure though.
it doesn't matter your bone
It
structure.
does, yo.
No, it doesn't because
we
if you
got hollow
watch the
bone structures,
Olympics,
yo.
did you watch the Olympics? Because there were some very manly women that people got all up in rage about when they literally were women. Women do look manly. There are manly women out
Homegirl
there.
from
That
Algeria.
is
Okay.
true.
And
That
there
is
are
true.
there are womanly kind of men. There are feminine men. That doesn't mean anything. Like, this is the thing that bothers me, is that people don't recognize that women look all kinds of different and have all different types of
all I'm saying,
body types.
yo,
And
all I'm saying is
therefore,
about sports.
yeah,
Sports wise,
and
like yo,
even with sports,
everything, yo, you know what? Everything else, you know what I'm saying?
if
I'm not gonna. Yo,
if
but
your daughter
hold on, though.
started taking testosterone at the age of 13,
No, the fuck
she's
she
gonna
won't.
start growing hair. She will start getting
No, the hell she.
muscular.
You know
That's what testosterone does.
When she's 18,
I'm not talking about you specifically. I am just saying, in general,
are you getting mad?
understand. Yes, because you need to understand the biological thing
No, I'm not
that's
going to
happening.
understand. I am
You
not going
need.
to understand.
Well,
No,
then
I
you're going to
don't.
keep being
I don't.
ignorant.
You know what I'm saying?
Then
Yeah, I'll
keep
rather
being
be
an ignorant ass.
Yes.
Go F
You know what?
yourself
I'll
then.
be ignorant.
You do.
I'll be ignorant.
That's right. That's right. You came on, so you. You're so stupid.
You know I did that on purpose, right?
I know. I hate you.
Yeah, I missed you. Missed you. Nah, but yo, all right.
I don't. I'm not gonna give an opinion when it comes to sports because I don't know enough.
Not that I got that. You know what I'm saying?
No, but what about the boxing?
Wait, hold up. Now that I got TG, you know what I'm saying, riled up for a minute. My job is accomplished. Now, in reality, you know what? I mean, when Mr. Rogers said that was back in the 70s. I mean,
yeah, or maybe early 80s.
You see, you know what though? But there is some truth to it. But like, it could, you know what I'm saying? It could apply and it don't apply. Like, it's like we're stuck at a time where everything's like, you know what I'm saying? It's just so fluid that it applies but it don't apply.
Right. Gender is fluid. And that's a concept that a lot of people have a hard time understanding. But we're also in a day and age where two moms can have a family or two dads can. I don't personally agree that a mom couldn't teach her son how to be a man, because she could by teaching him how to respect women or respecting people. You don't necessarily need, because then to say that is like, for instance, in my family, like my brother's dad wasn't really there. He was actually the worst influence. If that was going to be the male that he was going to look up to, it definitely was not him. You know what I'm saying? And my brother learned from seeing my mom struggle and stuff, and through life and experiences, he got to learn what. No, my uncle's a dick. And
that's how you feel, huh?
I'm sorry, that really just came out.
Wow. we got the gloves off, huh? Okay.
I mean, he had male figures in his life, but more so it was like, I guess we saw other people's parents have loving relationships or whatever, but there weren't many. We came from a place where it was one single parent homes, or people were divorced. Like, that was the norm in the 90s, honestly. Like, so,
you know what's funny?
Yeah.
The funny thing, you know what I'm saying, is like, I never understood how, like, you know what I'm saying, like people used to be like, yo, man, you lucky your mom and dad are still together. I was like, nigga, no, I'm not. They're like, what you mean? You're ungrateful. I'm like, bro, I fuck up all the time. So when I get home, not only am I getting an ass whooping from my mom at 4 o'clock, I'm getting an ass whooping from my dad at 6 o'clock. So I got a 2-hour rest period. You know what I'm saying?
Damn. Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm getting jumped, okay? If you want to put it that way. I'm getting jumped at my house. You know what I'm saying? I'm here laughing at it now, but like, you know, like, it was no fun, you know, like it was no fun at all. But yo, my bad, yo, like, you know, like, but at the end of the day though, like, my dad was like, he was like, you know what I'm saying, like, you know how people had idols, like, I want to be like Jordan, and you know what I'm saying, or I want to be like, damn, they're worshiping their idols and stuff. Like, well, my dad, I remember my dad told me, he was like, like, I was young, he was like, yo, you know, like, why you like Bo Jackson so much? I said, I want to be just like him. He plays 2 sports and this, that, and the third. He was like, never worship a man, because you know what? They're just like you. And that dawned on me. And that's when I looked at my dad. I'm like, you know what? This guy's fucking cool. You know what I'm saying? I love this guy. Right? So like like he's like my idol. I don't worship him, but you know what I'm saying? I love him. You know what I'm saying? That's
Right.
my idol.
No, my dad's
Good
not mine.
man.
Like,
Oh,
not here.
my
I
father's the
mean,
type of man I'm afraid of.
mm,
He's the type of man I'm afraid to meet in my life. It just sucks.
yeah. Yeah.
And Corleone, my dad, he'll be him and my mom is like, you know what I'm saying? Like my mom's like the mouthpiece, and my dad's like,
The
he's just
brain.
like, you know what? Like my mom is a mouthpiece. Like my dad just be there and whatever. But once you get my dad, active and start talking, bro, he starts roasting you. Every time Corleone used to come to the house, he was like, "Oh, what do you want?" He'd be like, "Hey, how you doing? Hey, the hell you want? Want some
Yeah.
food?" Like with an attitude.
Yeah.
The kid, of course, like.
Of course.
Yo, but my dad be talking
Offering the
with an
beer.
attitude.
That's
Yeah, my
funny.
dad be talking with an attitude, right? And you know what? And when Jay comes through the house, he be slapping the shit out of Jay. Hey, he be like, "Yo, what the hell?" Like that's my dad though. But it goes back to this though, right? Like yeah, you know what you're saying is right, but like I know like I know like a lot of you know like a lot of dudes that I know, um some of them like their fathers passed away early, so like their uncles took up that mantle, you know, and like try to get them straight, like especially in Florida, like my boy excuse me, my boy Jose, like his father passed away, and like he kind of went crazy and shit, and his uncle like he left the army and came down to for the funeral or whatever, and he put in his transfer papers to what I'm saying, like try to come down to Florida or whatever. He couldn't get it, so he ends up talking to his mom because like this dude was like going, what I'm saying, like he was getting arrested left and right after his dad passed away. So he ended up convincing his mom to like sign over what's it called,
Guardianship.
guardianship, and he took him back with him to Alaska, and he excelled over there. So it was like sometimes also depends, what I'm saying, like on whether people care about
Support.
you or not.
Right. He
Exactly.
had support. Not everyone has
Exactly.
that. I mean, that's
like
huge.
it is.
Absolutely.
It is because when I was living in Florida, like my oldest brother was like, like they transferred guardianship because I was getting too much trouble up here. So I ended up going down there, and it was just me and my brother. I looked at my brother a lot different after that. Like he tried to be slick, but I was sneaking out the window, doing things I shouldn't be doing. I was just rebelling, not against my brother, but against my parents.
Right.
And and I ain't gonna lie, I 1 minute, what I'm saying, like I hated my parents because like I felt abandoned.
Yeah.
But you know what? I was a teenager though. You know what I'm saying? Like I was a teenager. I didn't know that I got sent down there. You know what I'm saying? Like they were trying to like save me from me. But like your spirit, you know what I'm saying? Spirit is a real thing because you are who you attract. If you're a hoe, you're gonna attract hoes. See what I mean? You are who you attract. So you know what? You attract, what I'm saying, what you throw out there. Basically. Energy. And no, it's true. Energy matches
Yeah,
energy.
I'm not disagreeing with that, but
because you know what? Because you know what, like down in Florida, I met someone just like Corleone, just a different face. You know what I'm saying? It's energy. You know, like you meet, you know what I'm saying, like everyone that my parents try to have me escape from up here, I met them down there.
Now, not
You
that they
know,
were trying to get him to escape me. Not that I
Right.
was that.
Because
Not that I
you were
was
the
that.
real
nah,
issue. Let's be
Nah,
real. They really sent
let's
them.
not.
He was sent away because of you. You probably got him in a lot of trouble. I believe it.
No.
Yeah, yeah.
nah, like
You were up
like
to
you know what
no
I'm
good. I could feel it.
saying? Nah, you know what?
We
It
heard
was
your
just that, you know,
stories.
nah, like you know, like you know, yo, you know what, like it's that, you know what I'm saying, like they tried. They tried.
That's Boo in the background. I saw Boo in the background.
Come on. Why are you
With your
blowing up
cat?
spots? Yeah, my
You-
cat. Thank you.
I didn't see a cat.
That was a cat.
That was a cat.
Clip.
Look like Heathcliff.
Yep.
Oh
He
shit.
just meowed.
Oh shit.
I wanted to just say, because you said like you get what you attract, but I think also, like, if all you saw modeled in front of you was an abusive and bad relationship, then you kind of like take that in as, well, that's how it's supposed to be.
Right.
So I think a lot of people get in really bad relationships or stay in bad relationships because that's what they saw. So they think that that's what they deserve too. And, you know, it takes a lot of work and self awareness to get to a place where you can be like, no, I deserve better than this shit. And, you know, seek what you need to get to where you need to be.
Right.
But I think because there are a lot of people out there that aren't good people and they take advantage of people. Like, you know, I've been in that position where I've been vulnerable and put myself out there and I've been hurt very badly. You know, people took advantage of me.
And you probably have been in the position where you're toxic too. It goes both ways.
Hmm.
You know what? Every
I would
one of
say
us on
my
this panel,
first
ev-
relationship,
every one
yes,
of us on
because it
this
was
panel
my
has been toxic.
20s. Yes,
Of
in
course,
my
of
20s,
course.
as I was growing up, I was in a relationship. It's all I knew. And yeah, I made a lot of mistakes. I didn't know shit, to be honest. I didn't. I was in my 20s. What the fuck? And I came from like such a dysfunctional family that like I was comfortable with dysfunction around me. And
You know what's
so
sad? The
what's
sad
that?
shit is, right? The sad shit is, like, you know, I'm here talking about my family life, and yet I became such a toxic person, right? And the real reason why I became such a toxic person is because all it took was one time for me to get fucking, you know what I'm saying, for a girl to fuck me up, like to the point where it's
I don't think it
you
was
know,
just that. I think that might have been the thing that really hit you the hardest, but you keep sharing things about your past, and there's a lot of times where you've felt that, you know, you've given trust where it's been lost or taken, or you even said before you felt abandoned by your parents. You cannot help what you felt then, knowing what you
nah.
did, right? So yes, of course, I would have felt abandoned by my parents too. Would be like, what the fuck? Why did you send me all the way to Florida? Like, what is that
But
shit? Like,
you know what though? I get why they did it though.
well, now because
Yeah, of course.
you're in a
Like
position where you can understand and reflect back and be like, oh shit, yeah, that makes sense now.
because you know what? And another thing too, like I'm not even gonna give the excuse, but it's a known fact that your brain don't really compute things till you're like 25. Like it's not fully developed till like you're 25. So it's like, for instance, like sex, right? Sex, for instance, right? I view sex, you know what I'm saying, before as something like, oh, well, I'm just gonna get my nut off and that's it, right? Not knowing that, you know what I mean, like you know, like never mind the sexual transmitted diseases, man. You get spiritual transmitted diseases as well. Like you can track the other person's energy and stuff. Which brings me to an example, like how women would know when a man is cheating on them because they feel it. You want to know why they feel it? Because of how many times they've been with them. like, you know what, like we're exchanging energies here. You know what I'm saying? So like that's how, you know what I'm saying, women will actually know. But anyways, you know
You
what,
are
like,
all over the place.
yeah, I know I am.
We
I'm
were
thinking to
going one
myself.
way, right? And
I
then
was
all of a
thinking to
Yeah, I know.
sudden
myself the
he's
same
like,
shit.
I was just like, where is he
I was
going
like,
with
where's he?
this?
I'm like,
Like,
what the fuck is he talking about?
I saw your
I'm
face.
I'm trolling everybody. I'm trolling everybody today. You know
I
what?
saw Big C's
You know
face.
what?
Like, he was just
You know what?
what's that?
You know what? Check this out. Check this out, right? I can't see Lady G's face, right? But I'm pretty sure her eyeballs, you know what I'm saying, went so far up that she actually saw her thoughts in her brain. This
Oh,
one,
Lord.
Corleone was like, "What the hell are you talking
I'm just
about?" His
like,
facial,
what the fuck?
you know what? His facial expression right there. I was like, "This got him,
Oh
got
my
him."
goodness.
I'm gonna, you know what? Today I'm in a joking mood.
It's
I'm in a
good.
very good joking mood. You know, like
Yay, let's laugh.
life is good. You know, like life is good.
Yeah, because
You
I'm
know,
sitting here, I'm saying to myself, what the fuck is going on here? When did this shit just switch up to this?
yo, yo. When we were talking, right? I'm like, yo, you know what? I'm gonna pull an 11 color. Like, yo, you know what? Because of the proclamation, the emancipation leads to the masturbation, the ejaculation of a bad situation.
Oh God.
Remember that black dude?
Yeah.
Gosh.
No.
Okay.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
man. Like you know, like I just wanted to mess with people. All right, never mind.
You're good. You're good.
Yeah. All
You
good.
went
All
to a
good.
weird place, all over the place, but that's fine.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, I
cool.
just wanted to mess with people.
Yeah.
I'm glad
So
you're enjoying your evening.
yeah. All right. Well, I don't know. So I guess I guess we TG you rolled in a little late.
I'm sorry, but
That
sometimes that's how I do.
Yeah, that's how you do. You just roll up a little late.
Yeah.
Literally roll up a little late.
Yes. Exactly.
Yeah. I'm tempted to show you the first video, but I don't want to get into that conversation again.
That's okay.
Show the first video.
Show me the
Because
first video.
because you know what? Because you know what? Like you know what I'm saying? Like we all had our opinions. We all had an opinion. I think she deserves one.
Thank
All
you.
right. So
Thank
watch
you,
this
Dubs.
video and let me know what you think. All right.
I'm scared. Yes.
The video your mic mutes when the video comes on, so
Okay.
it'll unmute when I turn it off. So just listen. All right.
Got it.
But guess wasn't 50-50. The dishes wasn't 50-50. The laundry wasn't 50-50. The cleaning wasn't 50-50. And that's an everyday motherfucking job. I come home and they got food on the table, got clothes on the bed, got shit everywhere. Every day I'm exhausted. I'm coming home, I'm cleaning my house. And yes, I do that anyways. But when it's just you, it's just you. When you are cleaning up for a man and his children and other people, it is a whole full-time job and you don't get time for yourself. And that's why women get burnt out. And you're no longer happy in your relationship because you're coming home and a man is sitting on the couch because he's tired from work and you're making sure you're catering to him.
So what? So what? So what?
I don't understand. Where's the value in that?
Fellas, do not choose a woman who don't want to be a woman. You're
Are
not
you
fit to be a-
delusional?
The modern day women, right there. I'm gonna go to work like you. Do you want me to cook, clean? So what? Yes, you're gonna cook, clean, do this and do that. And guess what? He taking the trash out, he fixing the house, he making sure it is. But we have different duties, functions, and responsibilities. My wife don't want my duties. Just because I can see you cook the food and you can't see me clean the gutters, you don't even care about that stuff, but it still need to be done. Men have different responsibilities. So all this, I cook and I clean and yeah, that's part of your function. But when your tire is flat, my function is to make sure you have a new tire. Your car need an oil change. It's my job to make sure these people ain't ripping you off. We have different duties and functions and responsibilities. And if you don't love your duty, your function, your responsibility, you're not fit to be a wife, period.
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no.
Yo, hey, before you start, I'm just gonna say this, right? I saw you went from Dr. Bruce Banner to right now the Gray Hulk. Right now. All right. Now go ahead. Lash out.
Ooh, wow. I mean, I felt for her when she was saying all of that. the brunt of the responsibilities on a woman, especially a mother, it's a lot. And a father should be coming in, or a husband should be coming in and doing the same shit, because there is no womanly duty unless I have a baby and that baby's sucking on my tit. That's the only thing that you can't do. Period.
But above all of that, what she's talking about are daily routines that have to be done several times a day. What the heck he's talking about is something you have to do once a season,
Oh yeah,
once in
no.
a
He
while.
pissed me off with the whole like,
Yeah,
if you
like
need to get an oil check, motherfucker, I could get an oil check on my own. I'm
I
not gonna
check
let
my own
anybody
damn
play me,
oil. I don't
okay?
need you to send me to
I
no
probably know
appointment.
more about my car than most other people driving their own damn cars. I don't want to hear that. But he said a lot of sexist shit, and
Yeah.
that's what it is. There's still men out there that feel that women should be doing that. I'm sorry. I find me men that cook for me, and game changer. Clean as well, because people, human beings should know how to fucking cook and clean for themselves,
Absolutely.
regardless for anyone else.
Yo,
You should know how
wait,
to
wait.
take care of yourself and be able to live on your own if you needed
Yo,
to.
you know
Period.
what? I think if TG saw this dude in person, she gonna give him the Stone Cold Stunner.
I would.
Or you gonna,
Or the
yo,
people's elbow, because
you're
that
gonna,
was my favorite move, was
yo,
the people's elbow.
you're gonna hear the glass break. She's gonna run down with a chair, start smacking people on the back.
Seriously. I'd be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Yeah, that's just this male chauvinistic ideal that some men still have, that like, well, I'll clean the gutters. Listen, I could take out the garbage. I could take
No,
out
you
the
can't.
garbage.
Stop lying.
I can clean things.
Stop
But
lying.
if my husband is saying, hey, I'll do that, then I'll be like, okay, cool. Like, I'm not gonna stop you, but we share our duties. We don't fucking
Stop lying.
no, and that's how it should be. A partnership. A partnership should be equal in certain ways,
no,
except
no,
late at night in the bedroom. That's when he gets to take control.
no. You know what? Kitchen now. You
You
know,
always say that though. It
I
was like,
know,
go
right?
make me a sandwich.
Yeah, I know. But I say that joking around. Real quick. Now,
You know, he
I
has to say that joking around.
yeah, you know what? Yeah, I
Especially
have to.
now, right?
Yeah, real
Ooh.
quick. Now, ladies and TG, right?
Mhm.
Today I told my woman, you know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, we gotta talk. She was like, what? About what? I'm like, sit down. I'm like, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Thursdays. From Saturday from 12 to 10, Sunday from 12 to 10, 11, Monday from 8 to 12, and Thursday from 8 to 12, I will be emotionally unavailable for you. And she was like, the fuck? I'm like, college football season begins and plus the NFL. I'm like, you know how it is.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like,
Football. I should
don't. I'm like, yo, you know what?
But
Football
you're coming
season
to
is
a
coming.
compromise.
I'm like, listen.
That's understandable.
I'm like, listen. You need something done on Saturdays. You want to go to Walmart? You better be up at 8:30 in the morning to go, because anything after that time don't bother me.
Right.
Period. You know, what about parties? Call an Uber. I'll pick you up after the game.
Oh my God. No, you can't do shit like that. That I can't stand, actually. Like, I have a problem. My ex did that to me, where like we were supposed to go somewhere and the Yankees were playing, and I was just like, you're kidding right now, right? Like, we're not going somewhere because you need to watch a game. Like, oh no, that's not cool.
I'm like, yo, you know,
Should
and
not
she
be
was
that
like,
important.
and she started
Sorry,
laughing.
the
She's like,
NFL season is.
Listen, I am a football fan as well, so I get it. Okay. Go Pack Go. But seriously, no. If
Did you say go Paco?
No, I said go pack go
Sound
for
like
the
you said
Packers.
Paco.
Go
Who the
Paco
fuck is Paco?
because the Jets are shit. We all know this. Anyway,
Mhm.
I know another Jets fan.
Hey, yo, who said that? You an Eagles fan, right?
Who?
Yes.
She's a Paco fan. Go Paco.
Ho-
Go Paco.
Wait.
Lady G is an Eagles fan.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
And you said
Go
the Jets are
Philly.
shit,
I
right?
like Philadelphia, the city. And what?
Which
You said the Jets are shit, right?
Yes, they are.
Interesting.
Mhm.
Like seeing how Justin,
Which
saying Jalen Hurts ovulates, but hey, what do I know?
I don't
Like
know anything,
oh my
you
but I do know
like
this.
gotta
I
gotta
feel
build up
bad for
roster
you.
just to
I
fail.
feel bad for their fans every year. That's all I could say. It's all good. Maybe one day you guys will know what
Eagles
it's
gotta
like
build
to
up
win something.
who?
I'm getting middle fingers.
Who? Didn't the Jets win the Jets won a Super Bowl already?
When did the Jets win a Super Bowl?
It don't matter. It don't matter. But yo, you know what?
When did
But
the
hold up
Jets
though.
win a
But hold
Super
up
Bowl?
though. Hold
The
up.
question
See,
should
if it
be,
were-
were you
yo, you know
alive
what?
when they won the Super Bowl?
Bro, I don't
Yes,
care.
the
You know what I'm
question
saying?
is, were
I
you
get to watch it on
alive?
ESPN. I get to watch it on ESPN, so therefore I was there.
Listen, it's all
Boom.
good.
Now, you know
It's all
what?
good.
You know what? The Jets winning the Super Bowl was a big idea because right after that, the AFL and the NFL merged. That's why there's so much teams now. So that's the
But
reason why it was more
listen,
significant.
everyone is already looking to see what Kansas City
look, you know what?
does. So,
Kansas City.
well, I mean,
You mean
they
the Kansas City Swifts? Because you know what? I
yes,
guarantee
the
you, Taylor Swift
Swifts.
will get
Oh, I love
more.
that.
Taylor Swift will get more
I don't even
airplay.
like her, but I like the Kansas City Swifts.
That's what it is now.
Their shirts out there
Taylor
already
Swift will
being
get.
made.
You know what? If the NFL is going to script it right,
Go trademark that
Kansas
shit.
City.
That's what people are doing these days.
Kansas City's going to win the Super Bowl. Kelsey's going to retire and get on his knees to propose to this Taylor Swift.
Yeah. Okay, we all heard it here.
Yep, we heard it here first.
In August.
If the NFL scripts it right. Unless, like, you know what I'm saying, he blows out his ACL or something, then they're going to have to go for another script.
Ooh. So it's either going to be like, it's go big or go home, basically.
Yeah, yo, no, honestly, like, I really don't hope, like, you know, like, I don't wish no injuries to nobody. Unless we play for the Dolphins. I'd love to see injuries on that team.
Yeah.
So, So with that,
You know,
with all that football talk being said, football season's here.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, one more draft on Sunday.
You know what?
Fall weather's coming.
Yeah.
You know what? Like, football is the only sport.
So weather.
It's weather.
Yo, football is the only sport where, like, it really make, you know what I'm saying? Well, I mean, being a Jets fan, really, it's like an abusive relationship.
Oh, very much.
Yeah, I'll be honest about that.
I mean, and if you're a basketball fan, if you're a Knicks fan, that's also painful. So,
I'm a Knicks fan too.
What if you're a Dallas? Dallas is even worse.
First off, I want Jerry Jones to live forever. You know what? Like you know what? I'm pretty sure all of us that's on this panel right now could agree that when Dallas Cowboys lose, America wins.
Absolutely.
I agree with that as well.
Because
we are
you know
all
what?
on board that the Dallas Cowgirls are just by far the worst.
Yeah.
Nah, man, like their fans, you know. Oh, we them boys.
No, everything.
You know,
the team, the owner, all
you
of
know,
it.
like tomorrow's gonna peak. Tomorrow's gonna peak the. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow's gonna be the temperature in which the Dallas Cowboys last won the Super Bowl. It's gonna be 96 degrees tomorrow. No, wait, 95. 96 degrees there.
It's hot. It's gonna be hot.
Yo, it's gonna be.
But I'm sure that was sooner than when the Jets won our Super Bowl. So
yeah, but 69. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, see, the important thing about 69 is this: you do it in the bedroom. So hush.
Oh,
All right, all right,
gosh.
all right,
Oh,
whatever.
yeah.
Exactly. You
All
know what I
right.
mean?
Well,
Exactly.
well, well, well. All
Are you
right.
trying to
Well,
kick us off? Okay,
no, I'm
bye.
not trying to kick anybody off. Um,
But that
Yo, but
yeah.
hold
okay,
on
So
real quick.
that
But
video
hold on
was
though.
really a good one though.
But hold on though. Being a Yankee fan though, I mean, the only reason why I got the see, this is not Boston, it's Brooklyn, by the way. But I'm a Yankee fan, so it's like my saving grace in a way. Even though it's disappointing come October, but it's still a saving grace, you know what I mean? For
You
the
got
most
that
part.
one team. You're not a Mets fan. You're a Yankees fan. You got that at least. That's
Yeah, you know
sporting.
what? And in all realness, if the Dodgers are still playing in Brooklyn, I'll be a Brooklyn Dodger fan because I was born in Brooklyn. See what I mean?
I
Like you know,
understand.
like you know, like it's like imagine real quick, right? If the Dodgers and the Giants never left New York, first off, there will be no Mets, to be honest. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Secondly, baseball will be crazy in this area. Do you know how many fights will break out just by wearing different hats? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh God.
like,
The Bronx versus Brooklyn.
yeah, the Bronx versus Uptown New York.
Would it still be a Subway series? I guess, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It'll still be a Subway series.
Yeah.
yeah. All right.
All right.
Oh man, you
I
know
feel
what
like you're the
though?
dad sometimes, you know?
What happened? What was that?
BC is the dad. He's
She
like the
she
dad
she calls you
sometimes.
Poppy.
Yeah, he's Poppy.
Yeah, he's the
Not
oldest one. He's like 80 years
he's
old.
Poppy C. Poppy Coleon, Poppy
Oh, oh,
Chulo.
oh, 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 real quick. I want to give a shout out to my daughter Josiah. Happy birthday. She's 20.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
Oh,
birthday.
feliz
You know, she's 20.
cumpleaños.
You know,
That's cool.
she just turned 20. So like I have a 21-year-old and a 20-year-old, well, 21-year-old for now. And then I have a
Damn.
14-month-old who, like it's a Stockholm syndrome situation. I'm kind of liking my kidnapper. It's a hostage situation.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
All
and
right,
if you notice,
Munchausen by proxy.
Oh no.
wow. Nah, man, but like, look, man, you know what? I just talk shit. But you know what? In all honesty, like that dude in the panel, though, right? If my daughter brought him home, he's leaving.
Mm.
I can't tell you how he's leaving, if he's going to be in good health or not, but he's leaving somehow.
Let me tell you
You know what I'm
something. He
saying?
come to
Like,
my house, he ain't leaving. He walk in and he won't walk out.
you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, another thing too, and this keeps me up at night too because like the bullying thing, right? Um, that's the reason why I'm putting my daughter self defense classes. Period. Because like it's sad, man. Like how these kids, you know what I'm saying? These kids growing up now. Because I remember when kids used to get bullied back then. They had a grace period over the weekend at least. They had a grace period in the summertime at least.
Yeah, but now it's online. It,
Exactly.
it's so
Exactly.
it's very hard
Exactly.
to control that. Even with
Exactly.
self-defense, it's like fighting isn't going to win anymore at this point. Like, and it's sad to me that schools aren't doing more.
It's not
Being
you know it's
that,
bad.
what I mean, we're in a world where the internet already has been around for what, like 30 years or something?
Yeah,
Mhm.
Oh
30
God,
years. But like but you know
it's
what?
painful.
You know
But
you know what? It's not the self defense against the girls because these dudes be
oh
going
no,
be stealing on
self-defense. I
these
mean,
in
yes,
general. In
I
general,
think yes.
MMA stuff, like you know what, like I seen a video of some, you know what I'm saying, some girls like beating up some freshman Asian girl, right? For no reason, just to bully her. They were laughing, right? The Asian girl was crying. And that shit broke my heart. I'm like, yo. But then how karma will have it, the same girl got approached by a black girl, right? And that black girl whipped her ass. like flung her around like all I saw was like shoe coming out. You know what I'm saying? Her Air Forces flew off her feet, smacking her, slamming her, and dragging her just for bullying that girl. And then she posted a picture of her with a neck brace and like a location at the hospital. I was like, you deserve that. But my thing is that I don't ever want to go online and see a video of my daughter in that position, either which way, being the bully nor being, you know what I'm saying, nor fighting. But also depends though, you know, like, and it's sad because like, yo, you know, like a lot of kids, yo, you know, if you look up how many kids committed suicide because they got jumped and that shit got played, you know what I'm saying, online.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's heartbreaking. And I say that, you know what I'm saying, like, because like I'm a father, you know what I'm saying? I'm a father again. I can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, my daughter's gonna bury me. You know what I'm saying? My kid's gonna bury me. I don't need to be burying my kids.
Right.
And it bothers me, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, but, yo, you know what? If I feel like I'm getting emotional, I don't even care. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. That bullying
I
shit gotta
mean,
stop, bro.
you want
You
to
know? Because
protect
like,
her every way you can, but there's,
never mind protecting her, man. I'm talking about the kids in general, man. Like that
oh,
bullying
I
shit, man.
know.
Like, yo, you know what? That shit gotta stop, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, never mind the emotional damage and the mental damage you're doing to the child. You know what I'm saying? The kids doing to the you know, what I'm saying, other kid or whatever. Because like, this kid offs themselves in that one.
That's what I was gonna
You
say.
know
I
what I'm
mean,
saying?
that the sad news is, and the reality is that suicide rates have gone up in younger kids. And it is
More or
a
less females
result
too.
to this.
More or less girls too. More or less girls too because of this shit.
Yeah.
You know, like
It's
like
sad. I mean, they have documentaries on freaking streaming services. Literally, I'm sure on every single one, there is a story about somebody being cyberbullied or bullied and wound up taking their life.
or
So,
they become the school shooter.
Getting killed.
yeah,
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, yo, you know what? All this shit could have been prevented if you
they don't
stop, you know what I'm
want
saying,
us
stop
to
being a dick.
prevent it.
You know
They
what I'm
don't
saying? Like,
want us
all,
to.
all that shit, yo, you're right. You know what I'm saying? For, you know, reasons, but like all that shit could be prevented,
Of course.
you know,
It
if
all goes to mental health and
but
resources and support and having
you know
mental
what?
health crisis officers versus
Yes,
police officers taking
yes,
care
that
of
too.
this
But if
shit is
one
very
but if one
serious.
person but if one person, you know what I'm saying, would just like, you know what I'm saying, step down from your little high horse, you know what I'm saying, and just like go to the person that's being bullied, like, yo, you know what, man, chill out with this shit. Let him be, leave him alone. You know, like,
I mean,
but
there's no
you
one
know,
answer, but education is important. I think that most we know the saying hurt people. So it's obvious that the person bullying is hurt. That's what needs to be like fixed. Like, why do you think it's okay to be like that and mean? And
like,
obviously they're learning this, okay? So shit could be happening at home. So this is why community matters, and it's sad to me that we don't have community anymore because of that, because you had support systems, because your parents could call the neighbor or some your friends parents and be like, hey, can you watch them for a little bit? I have to take whatever. Like, and we don't really have that. So, like, I don't feel like people are getting checked on the way they should be. And shit is happening in these homes. And 2020, like, imagine all the kids that were stuck at home with their abusers and what that was like. They had no escape. What did that do to them? You know, are we even touching and hitting like the mental health that these children need from 2020 and what they had to experience? And no, they're
yo,
not doing that.
you know what?
It's up to the parent. But if the parent is the abuser, how is the kid getting the support and help that they need? So this is a
No, you're
horrible
right.
cycle.
Yo, but I ain't gonna lie, that quarantine shit was like, that shit took a toll on me.
Everybody, it
It,
was
it,
depressing.
it, yo, you know what? It turned me into it turned me into a raging alcoholic. Like I had to drink every day, literally. Literally, I was drinking every day. Like you know what? I was starting at 12, drinking. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Running back to the liquor. Like, how the fuck was the liquor store open? Right?
Because
And-
people needed to drink.
yeah, you know, like yo,
They
you know
open
what?
at
It was,
11 a.m., bro. What are you talking about? Like, that's always been,
and I was at,
hasn't it?
and I was at the liquor store at 12.
Yeah,
You know,
you were
like,
late.
yo, you know what? Hey, I still got my Tito's though. I went
Oh,
and got my
yeah.
Tito's drink.
Oh, I remember you and Tito's.
Yeah, I went and got my Tito's drink. Go back again for a second one, drink again. Go back again for a third one. Just you know what I'm saying, just to put it down.
Right.
Like yo, like that. You know what? If I was depressed, I know these kids were. You know what I'm saying, was just as bad, if not worse.
Well, I recently went to a conference and they actually talked
Yes, the
about like,
ethnic cleansing one. I heard.
no, it was the cultural diversity, but they did talk about burnout, but they in the dissertation it basically said that like this since 2018 the number of death by suicide or um just depression or people getting burnout at work has gone up since 2018. Then 2020 came along and made it go up even worse. So, I mean, we're talking like healthcare workers, doctors, surgeons using alcohol and drugs to cope. And many of them also had death by suicide. Like, this is a serious mental health crisis that we're having in this whole country. Look, I mean, I don't even want to get into it, but it goes into politics too. Like, you see who candidates are talking to, what they're triggering, what they're saying, like fears of people, because that's what politics is. Like, you hit into the fears of people to keep them, and it's scary. And I get it. I wouldn't want to be a parent. It's one of the reasons why I didn't have children, is because I didn't like the world that we lived in and I didn't want to subject a child to that, but that was my choice. That's how I feel. But I'm grateful for people who do have children, because they are beautiful, and that's hope, and hope that another generation can do better. So, well, it's sad.
So
I've just made it all depressing, and it's
yeah,
gonna
is
be
that
1 in
is
the morning.
is that your final thought of the evening?
I think so, because it's just a sad one.
All right, Dubs, what's
Oh,
your
my
final
bad,
thought
my
for the
bad.
evening?
Yo, you know what? To liven it up, you know what I'm saying? To hell with the Packers. To hell with the
Oh, wow.
Commanders, Redskins,
Oh,
and the Eagles. Oh,
All right.
You better
built up,
stop.
built up squad. You know what I'm saying? Just
are
for
they still
that
the
Dollar General.
Commanders?
Yeah, they
Just for
are.
that Dollar General Warren Moon. You know what I'm saying? That team. I asked for Warren Moon. They gave me Jalen Hurts.
Oh,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? Like,
I have
Right.
no
yo,
idea.
he's gonna fuck up that whole team.
All right.
I shit you not.
That's Dubs'
That's
final
his.
thought of the
That's
evening.
his thought.
Yep.
Lady G, yours?
My final thought is we're gonna get through it. Whatever it is,
Hopeful.
it
Yep.
will get better.
She's
Whatever
the
it is.
politician of the group.
No.
Bring us hope, girl. Get out there. Start running.
No.
Yeah, I'll vote for you in a heartbeat.
All right.
Yo, but hold on, real quick. Has anyone ever seen that episode when a Family Guy where like Peter Griffin's wife was like running for office against Brian, and she kept on like using fear factor? She was like, you know what, 9. Everybody was like 11, and everybody's like, yeah, she's getting my vote. She's getting my vote. Like, you're right. That's how it is, yo. Like like it's the fear factor part about it,
Mm-hmm.
But like that, I mean, I just thought about that, what I'm saying, that little cartoon and shit. And you know what? I'll text you guys in, what I'm saying, when I find it.
Yeah.
All right. So what
What's
I'm
your
gonna
final
do?
thought?
My final thought is a very happy tomorrow to you. Good night.
Ah.
I don't want to go to work.
I don't wanna. No, yo no quiero trabajar.
No.
I don't wanna go to work. I don't wanna work tomorrow. Oh God. Yeah, it's late. We're going to bed. All right. So with that being said, I'm Corleone. Whoever
Yeah,
wants
I'm Does a Don, aka. There's so many AKAs. You know.
Wait.
My new AKA is fentanyl. Fentanyl, this
Oh
dick in your
gosh.
mouth. No, just playing. Yeah. Good night.
All right. Good night. Good night. Good night. And always remember that at some point
This might hurt.
this might
This
hurt.
might hurt.
Good night, everybody. Later.